Most people, when they hear budget, quickly jump into conclusion by thinking the product is less expensive and that means it's automatically bad. But what we don't know is budget doesn't always mean bad. And if you're being honest, most budget stuff are better than the expensive ones, or either meet on par when it comes to specs and real life user experience. And this budget keyboard right here is part of those keyboards that are very good for its price. In one of my recent videos, I talked about how I had plans to change the keyboard I was recently using, which is this keyboard, the Razer Black Widow V3 Mini Hyperspeed, and the replacement of that keyboard is finally here. And honestly speaking, if this keyboard right here hadn't been defective worldwide, I don't think most of us who owned it would have ever thought of changing it, and it would have been one of the best keyboards we have ever made in the history of keyboards. Cause not only is it compact with a very good build, it feels and acts more like a Hall effect keyboard. It's not loud with the switches, the clicks feel very premium, it has no actuation feature on the software but feels like it has one. I can click this keyboard on and on, but it's defect and it actually looks good for a $200 keyboard. But let's move on to the elephant in the room, which is this keyboard right here. This right here is my new keyboard and I don't think I will ever change it. I know I keep saying this specific phrase, but let's hope I never change it truly. I am saying this because with the amount of keyboards I have used, this is the best I have used so far, from ROG to Cooler Master to Razer. I have a bunch of reasons why I am saying that, and truly speaking, I might glaze the hell out of this keyboard the entirety of this video. So right from the box, what you get is exactly what I have on these decks. So you get a keyboard, which comes with a keyboard cover, the keyboard itself, and some other stuff, which is the instruction manual, and this black sturdy sheet, or should I say of paper. It looks and feel very sturdy. I'll need to look into it later and see what it's exactly used for. You also get a keycap remover, which it's something I don't actually use almost all the time. Normally when I'm taking out the keycaps, I use my hands to take them out myself, which I know is not a good practice, but I do it either way. And also a cable, which is very clean. It feels very premium, to be honest, I can't lie. A USB type A to a USB type C. And if you're being honest, overall, That's a very good packaging for a keyboard people claim to be budget. I don't know if it's because of the price or the build, but over here in Ghana, $67 is in budget. It's actually expensive for lots of people. So depending on where you are, I guess might be how you see this keyboard to be budget or expensive. First impression, the keyboard feels very heavy and it has a very clean build. Obviously it's plastic, but this plastic feels like way premium. To be honest, I can't lie. Looking at the keyboard itself, it comes with some, should I say special or some features here. It has the Type-C connection. It also has wired 2.4 gigahertz and then Bluetooth. Yeah, you can also use it via Bluetooth, via wired, or you can use the dongle right here, which is this. But ever since I got it, I haven't been using it in wireless mode. The keyboard itself has over 14 to 28 hours when you charge it and you're using it with less RGB on the keyboard. It also has this cool look, and then if you look over here, it has a volume rocker, which I think you can use it to turn the volume up and down, and when you press it, it actually mutes whatever you're doing. It's pretty good. I think I would give it an 8 over 10 for the build. It feels very heavy, I can't lie. If you guys were here to feel how it actually feels, you would understand what I mean by it feels very heavy. It's actually heavy for a budget keyboard. It's even heavier than this keyboard right here. That's the Razer Black Widow V3 Mini Hyperspeed, my recent keyboard, and it's going in the box. This keyboard right here is going to be my main keyboard for now. So I'm going to turn it on, or should I say I'm going to set the Type-C so you guys see how it's like when it first turns on. I really like the effect that it comes with it. Overall, they are very good. And yes, the switches are hot swappable, meaning you can take the switches out and replace them. So the switches this keyboard comes with is the TTC Crescent linear switches, and some may also call it the Leobog linear switches, which is very good switches. This keyboard might be the best sounding keyboard I have ever owned. It's calm, not loud, neither quiet, but very unique. The sound of this keyboard is so good that most people named it the Reaper Talk, and that's a cool name for it, to be honest. So, with my final remarks, I can say the Aula f75 keyboard is an excellent choice for gamers and people who love typing because of the sound, and it also offers a solid build quality with responsive mechanical keys that provide satisfying feedback and durability. Plus, the customizable RGB lighting has a cool aesthetic touch to it, making it perfect for any setup. Its ergonomic design ensures comfortable use during long sessions, and overall, I think it's a great keyboard that balances performance and style at an affordable price. You know, $69 isn't less expensive, but if you're looking for a budget keyboard which is going to attend to all of your needs, I think this keyboard is the perfect one to pick up at the moment. And I think you would absolutely love it if you give it a chance. And over time, I will consider doing a long-term review about it too. Thanks for sticking by and have a nice rest of your day. Peace.